Yo, yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Fro, and today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite films, They Live, starring Roddy Ralph Piper, Keith David, and directed by one of my favorite filmmakers, John Carpenter. So ain't nothing to it but to do it. We have a great performance from Roddy Piper, who plays a guy named Nada, who doesn't have too much meaning going on in his life. He eventually comes across a pair of special sunglasses, and when he puts them on, people are really revealed to be aliens. And he's walking down Skid Row, he comes across billboards that really say obey your government. I always found this to be very unnerving. I think this movie is ahead of its time. It makes me think with every viewing. Makes me think, are people really what they say they are? Are there aliens amongst us pretending to be skin suits? You know, these are thoughts that I definitely have in the back of my mind when I watch this movie. And it has been brought up quite a bit, but we have a fantastic, extremely long fight scene. In fact, it broke the record, I believe, for longest fight scene in a film between Roddy Piper and Keith David's character, Frank. Now, when Keith David pops up, he's a bit stubborn. Roddy Piper's telling him, hey, put on the sunglasses. Everything is not what it seems to be. Frank is thinking, oh, you're just a crazy guy. You know, they're really cool at first. And then Frank is thinking Nada's losing the plot and going crazy. And they eventually settle it after this very long fight sequence. They're roughing each other up, slamming each other into the car, hitting each other with the garbage cans, fist fighting. And it goes on and on and on. But I love every minute of it. I can understand if some people kind of get off-put by it by the long duration, but one of my favorite fight sequences of all time. It's in my top 5. Eventually, Frank puts on the sunglasses after this brutal beatdown and comes to realize, oh shit, Nada's telling the truth. And the two of them band together to find out who's the true culprit. There's 2 other classic moments that I really enjoy. It's when Nada's in the liquor store and he's seeing all the aliens with the sunglasses. They're starting to catch up on him, and they're talking into their watches. He sees an older lady that's an alien. He talks to the store clerk, and he's like, you're okay. This one, real fucking ugly. And another badass line that's really famous and is quite a bit over-talked, I will admit, but I still enjoy the line heavily, is when he walks into the bank with the shotgun, Nada. When I came here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. I still really love the line. I get a kick out of it. I do like Meg Foster as an actress because I know I'm supposed to hate her character Holly with her eventual betrayal to Nada. And spoilers, her killing off Frank always pisses me off with every viewing because of how much I love Keith David as an actor and how he's portraying the character. He's just a really cool guy. But I will say that I do like the finale. It does suck to see Nada get wounded by the helicopter, but we do have a really badass moment where he gives them the middle finger before he dies. He's able to shoot the transmitter that's broadcasting all across the nation, and when he shoots the transmitter, all the humans are able to discover that there's aliens among them the whole time. Nada was successful in his mission. It just sucked that his character had to go out. But overall, I really love They Live. And I'm sure there's been films before its time that have touched on subjects like the government controlling the population and everything is not what it seems, for sure. But I love the portrayal of it in this film, in an action-packed, intense, gritty crime drama way. I think John Carpenter does a fantastic job with the direction. The actors are great. Roddy Ralph Piper, rest in peace. Keith David is one of my favorite actors of all time. And the writing, I think, is excellent. We have really funny one-liners that are really witty and sharp. The finale, even though it's a bit bittersweet for me, I think it's excellent. I think it's a really great way to end the film. But I'm going to give They Live a personal 10 out of 10. And I would put this on my top 20, top 25 movies of all time. I really cherish this one. It's one of a kind. I highly recommend it. Check it out when you get a chance. And that's it, y'all. It's your boy Fro. What do you think about They Live? Is it one of your favorite films like mine? Do you enjoy it? Do you hate it? Not really your cup of tea? Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. In the meantime, between time, I'm on to the next review. Thank you guys for watching. They Live.